Hi everyone, welcome to Channeling Love. My name's Diane and I am going to do your angel message for today. I'm going to start with the tarot just to get some real definition on the message, something very clear, a clear energy that we need to focus on. And then I'm going to use the angel cards and other bits and pieces just to get more clarity and more detail on those things. My cards are all jumbled up. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. There might be some reversals today, we'll see. Okay, so what does the collective need to know, Spirit? What do we most need to know? What is the energy of the day? What are the energies of today? And how can we work with them most successfully? All right, let's see. The first two, I'm told, the top two cards. Okay, we've had this before. Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords. So with this card, often interpreted as some kind of deception around us, some kind of, someone being very stealthy. It could be you who has to be stealthy. It could be you who has to be very careful about what you share, when you share it, who you share it with, in terms of news, information, your thoughts, your thinking, your planning, because the swords always represent our thoughts and our ideas. So it could be, your fears about someone stealing your ideas. It could be just fears about someone stealing from you generally. And, you're being reassured. It's in reverse. You will, whatever happens, you will have the strength to overcome it. You will be okay. It's not, it's potentially not as desperately awful as you think if you're suspicious that something is happening of that nature. But it could also be a reminder that sometimes we do have to protect our information for a little while we're in the early stages, the planning stages. Because you've got this with this card, it could be that you're a little bit wary of a group. It could be 3 people specifically. You might be one of the 3. Or it could just be, a group, a small group of people who you feel that you're having to just be a bit careful while you plan things. It could be they're worried. You know that they'll worry about you, that you're being unrealistic, or that your goals are not, there's no chance that they'll come to fruition. But it could also be that you just don't know whether you can trust the energy. There could be competitiveness. You don't know whether they will actually celebrate your wins, celebrate your victories. So this card also can mean just in isolation, celebration, great occasions, great experiences with friends, with small groups, even with family groups. But this is kind of a warning that it's great, but it's also a good idea just to think, about what you're doing, what you're planning, what you're working on. Think it through properly. Take a few actions, get yourself a bit more stable before you start sharing things. It could be that you're waiting to hear some news about something and you are hoping that there's going to be a celebration soon, but you're not quite there yet. And you're just, not too sure about which direction things are going to go in. I'm going to pick one more card just to see if we can make more sense of that. Okay, the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this is like, you should be coming to the end of some difficulties now. You should have reached the end. You should have gotten to that point of celebration. And this is where you're feeling, I was so close, the end was in sight. I had all of these burdens, all these worries, all these struggles, and I could see, even through all of that, I could see that the town was just in front of me and it was all about to end. But now I'm not so sure. This could also mean, that you're not burdened anymore. It could mean that you think that you still are, but things have actually improved. There's an awful lot here of not being sure what you can trust and what's real and who's really there for you, okay? So I would say just go very carefully today. Trust your inner sense of how things are and of which actions you need to take and what you need to share. So I'm just asking for some more cards on what that slightly confusing spread was about. Leave your usual social circles behind. Okay, now don't anyone leap at this and just suddenly throw everything up in the air and just say, I knew it, that's it, I'm going. It's crazy how much that sort of fits, and obviously it's going to be the reading for some people, but it's not going to be right for everyone. If you do feel that you're in a situation where you are trying to achieve something amazing and you just keep coming up against obstacles and you're just not sure about the people around you, whether you are in the right energy just yet, it could be time for you to just take a step back and just give yourself time to plan, to be alone and to figure things out without any influences or interference that you think might be clouding your judgment or even interfering with your ability to manifest. Okay, that's going to be the case for some people. Let's be clear about that and let's not hide from it. And it's not going to be the case for everyone. Okay, so take that if it resonates. If not, don't just suddenly abandon all your friends. Please use your own judgment and don't ever let a reading of any description tell you how to live your life. The next card, re-energize in the natural world. We get that one a lot. Get outside where you can do some clear thinking, where you can detach from all the madness and the chaos and come back to yourself, come back to real clarity. Don't make any decisions until you've done that. And you're experiencing a spiritual blossoming. So it could also be that you're just becoming very sensitive and that some of these things that you're imagining aren't really, what's happening. That you're just a little bit hyper aware of everything. But I also have to encourage you to trust what you feel, trust your sense, because I've just been told, no, don't say that. Tell people to trust their intuition, trust what they feel, okay? Trust what you feel. I'm just trying not to, push people in the wrong direction or in any direction, but trust yourself. One more from this deck. You're caught up in drama. So if there are people around you or situations around you or things that are just, events that are just taking too much energy and time and causing a distraction, that is definitely something that you need to move away from, because it is absolutely impacting on your ability to attract and manifest what you really want at the moment, okay? So if you were wondering what's happening, why aren't things moving forward, that's your answer. And you need to just detach. Maybe you need to take a break. Maybe you need a couple of weeks away in another town or, somewhere in nature where you can just breathe and think and be alone. So that detaching from friend groups, it doesn't have to be forever, but it's something that could give you, a sense of perspective. For some people, it's not friends, it's family. For some people, it could be siblings, it could be parents who are worried about you, it could be even your own children, it could be just about anyone. Okay, so groups 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to shuffle again because I don't feel we're there yet. Okay, so what I'm asking here is, what does the collective need to know about how to find clarity, how to attract the things that we want to attract, how to get back to a place of good fortune? Yeah. So pause the video if you want to have a little bit of extra time to find out which your group is. Group number 1, synchronicity. The universe is speaking to you constantly. It's sending you signs. It's trying to show you things. It's trying to wake you up to the things in your life that are not quite right, to the people in your life that no longer fit, to the situations that bring you down, cause you anxiety, or cause you to mistrust your judgment or to doubt yourself. So look for the signs, look for the synchronicities, look for new opportunities to connect, opening up, and look to, where are the signs? What are the signs showing me about how to overcome this challenging period of just constantly being stuck or being held in place? What is being shown to me that I'm refusing to see, or that I'm just not able to see at this moment? And how can I actually open my eyes to that and begin to see? Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Yes, the angels are going to be sending you signs as well. Group number 2, the way for you to gain clarity and to understand what's really going on, what's really going on, and how you can start to attract luck and good fortune again. You are protected. Archangel Michael is protecting you. So whatever is happening at the moment, I'm hearing temporary hold up, temporary hold up. So you thought you were very near the end. You are very near the end of the struggles, and you are being protected and your path is being guided. Dear Archangel Michael, thank you for surrounding me with your protective light. So as you walk through the next steps, know that you're not alone. Know that you are protected, and that even if there are those unhelpful, let's just say unproductive, unresourceful influences, they cannot touch you and they cannot take from you what is truly yours. Okay, group number 3, you have balance. Keep things in balance. Don't get too carried away. Stay calm. Stay able to remain peaceful within yourself as you make these decisions, because even if you do have to extract yourself for a little while, pull yourself away while you gain perspective, you can still do it in a balanced, measured and loving way. And don't just quickly disappear without a trace. Decide why you're going to take this trip. Is it for planning and strategizing? Is it for meditation and gaining clarity? What is it that you need to do? Keep things in balance and behave in a very balanced and measured way, and that's what will bring you the best results. Thank you, angels, for bringing my life into balance. Angels are trying to balance all of these things around you, all of these aspects, trying to get you through these troubled times, or these times of doubt and lacking of self-belief, lack of self-belief, and any influences that are not helping you on your path. They are guiding you away from all of this so that your life can come back to a place of peace. I hear some of you say, back to a place of peace. It hasn't been peaceful for such a long time. I don't remember what it's like. Peace will be restored in a way that you cannot imagine at the moment, and you will come back to a place of balance. Okay, that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. All the links are below if you'd like to connect with me or work with me, and we will be back soon. Bye.